I'm Weiland. Today we're going to start off with some dialogue, but I want you to pretend that it's not just dialogue. I want you to put yourself in the shoes, or the mouth, as it may be, of speaker number 1, who says, "I don't like strangers sneaking around my house and poking their noses where they don't belong." To which speaker number 2 replies, "Then you have something to hide." To which speaker number 1, you, then replies, "That's none of your business." That dialogue is straight out of the very old whodunit TV show Mr. and Mrs. North, about a nosy housewife and her mystery writer husband who are always stumbling over murders. This was my first and last viewing of this show, and I had to laugh at that dialogue because it had exactly the opposite of the effect it was intended to. Naturally, it's the heroic white knight hero, Mr. North, who tells speaker number 1 that he has something to hide, and therefore that he and his wife have every right to go poking around this man's house uninvited. The problem with this is that the show's writers wrote that dialogue on the presupposition that the audience would automatically find the protagonists to be in the right and the obviously creepy other guy to be in the wrong. But this is a trap that we as authors should always be aware of. We can never take that for granted. When you look at the situation objectively, it's kind of hard to disagree with speaker number 1 that the nosy Norths have no business poking around his house uninvited. When we're writing, we have to be careful to never take for granted that readers are going to give our protagonist a hall pass just because he's our lovable, relatable, righteous protagonist. There are no pass go and collect $200 cards in fiction. Just like in real life, your protagonist has to prove himself to readers every step of the way, or they're likely to end up disdaining him far more than they will your antagonist.